I have been in the biggest reading slump lately. And by lately, I mean almost a year. I don't think that I've completed a single book since I graduated college, which was the beginning of August. And tomorrow is the 1st of May. So the point of this video is to help me get out of my reading slump because I seriously love reading. I don't know why I ever stopped. I feel so productive when I'm reading and I finish a book. I want to stop scrolling mindlessly and I want to start picking up a book instead. And so the point of this video is to get out of my reading slump. This started the other day because the next season of The Summer I Turned Pretty comes out this summer, and I actually have never read the books before, and so I thought I might as well. I also just kind of want to know how this season's gonna end. Maybe, because apparently it's not completely like the book, whatever. Anyways, so I started The Summer I Turned Pretty and I finished this in 2 days. For a girl in her reading slump, is pretty good. It was only 276 pages, but it sparked something in me. I'm ready to start reading again. We're back. So I had a gift card to Barnes & Noble and I bought the last 2 books of this series along with another book, and those get delivered tomorrow. But I don't want to stop reading, and so I thought I would pick up another book, which is where this book comes in. This is Watching You by Lisa Jewell. Found this actually in the lobby of my apartment. There was a stack of books that people were giving away, and this was one of them, and I thought the cover looked cool, so I picked it up. I have tried to read this book probably 5 times and keep stopping. I think this could have been the cause of my reading slumping. So I decided that I was going to restart and actually finish this book this time. I started 2 days ago and I'm currently on page 140. Here's the thing. I just figured out what DNF means because I've been watching a lot of Haley Pham videos, and I think this book might have to be a DNF. A do not finish. Did not finish, do not finish, whatever it is. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this because I'm 140 pages in and I don't know what the point of this book is. I don't know who these people are. I don't know anything. And that could be because I keep switching between physically reading it and listening to it as an audiobook while I work, and honestly kind of zoning out every once in a while. But I just cannot get into this book. And I think that if I keep forcing myself to read it, it's just gonna put me further into a reading slump. And that's not the point of this video. I'm going to try to read this more today and listen to it while I work, but I might have to end it. Okay, I want to go over my Barnes & Noble order just so that we're all on the same page of what's coming up soon. I know I ordered the next 2 books of the series that I was just talking about, but I can't remember what the 3rd book was, so we're gonna find out together. So tomorrow is the day. It says these books get here tomorrow. So I ordered the next 2 books of the Summer I Turned Pretty series. It's Not Summer Without You, and then We'll Always Have Summer. I'm excited about the 3rd one because I've already watched both seasons of the show, so I kind of already know what's gonna happen in the 2nd book, but the 3rd book I'm really excited for. And I love watching shows or movies that I've already read about because it's just so fun. So those are coming. And then my other book that I got was Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I don't know if I've actually read anything by Abby Jimenez, but I've heard such great things, and I've heard such great things about this book. Recently started watching a lot of book people on YouTube, and this is rated really high by all of them. That's gonna come in tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. I'll probably knock out the last 2 books of the Summer I Turned Pretty series and then go into this Abby Jimenez book. In addition to ordering some new books, I wanted some other kind of way to spark my interest and really get back on my reading grind. And so I saw Book of the Month. I've heard of them before, but I've never really looked into it that much. A lot of Haley Pham's videos are sponsored by them, so I kind of wanted to give it a try. I might start a subscription with them. I was looking into it yesterday and it looks like you can't just get 1 month. You have to at least sign up for 2. That's why I didn't sign up yesterday. How to use my face to get that. Tomorrow is May 1st, and so I don't know if it's gonna let me get April's books or May's books. I don't really know how it works, but we're gonna see. Okay, so this is what the app looks like. I guess this first page is just a feed. Oh, and then these are May books. So I guess I can sign up and get a book for tomorrow. Get the first month for $5. I'm gonna do that. I think you get your first book for $5 and then after that it's $17, but I'm pretty sure all these books are hardcover, and so it's kind of a deal because I feel like any hard book is over $18 anyway. I'm not a fantasy girl. I can do a thriller. Let's look at my TBR actually. Okay, this is my TBR. I just write these down whenever a lot of people talk about them. Ooh, The Wedding People. I have wanted to read that. Oh my gosh, it logged me out again. I'm back. I think you can get a book regardless of if it's the book of the month, technically. I think you can just choose something from their entire library. So I think I'm gonna do The Wedding People, but I need to figure out how to make an account. Okay, I think I figured out how to do it. I am now joining. I ended up just disregarding the app and I'm doing it on Safari because it's way easier. I chose The Wedding People as my book. So good to know that you don't actually have to do the books that they suggest for you. You totally can, but not necessary. It was only $5 because they do a special for your first book, but I think I'm locked in for like a month now. Like I have to renew for the next month, which is $17, which is like fine. I don't know when it gets shipped or anything, but whenever that package comes, we'll see. I have about 10 pages left of this book. I'm gonna be so honest right now, in the last like 100 pages, I've kind of skipped over and only read the dialogue. The last like 50 pages have been pretty good. Still not good enough for me to really want to read every single word. I'm literally only reading the dialogue. Let's finish this. Like I said yesterday, it could be the fact that I kept switching between reading this physically and listening to the audiobook, which in turn makes you kind of zone out every once in a while. That could be the reason that I wasn't so obsessed with this. But I just think this was 321 pages and I just don't think it needed to be that long. I think it could have been 200. There are certain people that love this kind of book and will really appreciate it, but this just isn't my cup of tea. There was never really any kind of plot twist. I mean, I guess there was a plot twist, but it just wasn't one that made me be like, it just kind of was like, okay, yeah, like that makes sense. I also realized through this that I don't love books written in third person. I would rather just focus on one character. I would probably rate this book like a 2.75 out of 5. Again, I think I'm just not the kind of person that'll really sit and love this book. But anyway, my Barnes & Noble package gets here today, so I'm excited to start some new books today. I'm glad that I got this one over with. Hi guys, I just went to check the mail and my Barnes & Noble package is here. Here is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. And here are the last 2 books of the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I'm so excited to read these because I was just watching a YouTube video and the person was reading these in them and I didn't even plan that. It made me even more excited. So I'm going to start, I think it's this one. I think this one's the second one. I'm going to confirm and then I'm going to start it today. Hi guys, it's a few days later. I'm coming back to report that I am officially out of my reading slump. I finished both the Summer I Turned Pretty books, both of them in a day, each. I already started the Abby Jimenez book that I got. I am so glad that I finished this series. I seriously cannot wait for the show to come out. I hope it ends how the book did because I loved the book's ending. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep on reading the Abby Jimenez book and I'll update you guys whenever I get my book of the month package. But it's safe to say that I'm officially out of my reading slump. Woo! You guys! I know in the last clip I said that I got out of my reading slump and that was basically the whole point of this video, but I couldn't end it without a haul of my book of the month package. We signed up together. It's only right that you guys get to see what's in the box. So here's a little haul. Okay, so for your first package, you get to choose between like a couple hats. I don't know if that's always or just now, but I picked out this one. I had like a denim one that I thought was so cute, but they were sold out of it. So I got this tan one. It says well read on it, which I don't really like get, but that's okay. And it'll be perfect for the summer. Here is the book. And it is hardcover. Like I can't believe this was $5. This and the hat was $5 and this is a nice hardcover book. I saw this on one of my friend's Goodreads actually because I was stalking everyone's Goodreads a couple days ago and saw that she read this and I'm pretty sure she rated it 5 stars. So I cannot wait to read this. I'll probably update you guys in the next vlog with my rating because I'm sure I'll finish this pretty quick. So yeah, that's what's in the book of the month box. I would totally recommend doing this because it's honestly such a steal. Like you get your first book for $5 and then you just renew for $16 and you get a hardcover book every month. I think there's other options too that are cheaper than $16 if you like subscribe for multiple months at a time, but I'm just doing the month-to-month one. If you guys want to get your first book for $5, there's a link that I put down below and you can just go ahead and sign up and you probably will get a hat too. So I totally recommend if you're looking for a book or looking to get more into reading, or if you just have a book in mind that you want to get, if they have it on book of the month, I would totally recommend doing it because it's probably cheaper that way anyway. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along and helping me get out of my reading slump. I'm so excited to be back reading all of the new books. If you guys have any book recommendations, please put them down below because I need a bunch now. Thanks again for tagging along and I will see you guys in the next video.